Episode 2 and Quat, Ayla and Quat, cranks the dial from uneasy curiosity to full-on thriller mode. We open with a chilling bang, literally. In New York, the Animal Liberation Alliance, ALA, unleashes a brutal bombing attack on a high-profile target. Think crowded spot, screams, chaos everywhere, and guess who gets dragged into the spotlight? Our boy Charlie, the Humanzee, suddenly finds himself under suspicion as the Quat, perfect symbol and Quat, for their twisted cause. The news cycles go wild, painting him as a potential eco-terrorist just because of what he is. Back at school, the fallout is brutal. Whispers turn to outright avoidance. Classmates who barely tolerated him now straight up isolate him. Charlie's trying to keep his head down, swinging through hallways on all fours like it's no big deal, but the stairs, they cut deep. Enter Rivera, a slick, intense Ayla operative, voiced with that perfect mix of charisma and menace, who slides in with the recruitment pitch. And Quat, you're not human, you're better, join us and prove it. And Quat, they see Charlie as their living manifesto, a hybrid that could rally the world against animal exploitation, or become their weapon. But Charlie's not alone. Lucy steps up big time. Our girl refuses to bail, sticking by his side like glue, even as the pressure mounts. She's the emotional anchor, defending him in quiet, fierce ways that make your heart swell. Meanwhile, a shadowy, mysterious figure reaches out to Lucy directly, cryptic messages, hidden motives, classic setup for future twists, pulling her deeper into the web. The episode builds to Charlie realizing he can't just ignore this, to shield his adoptive family and Lucy from the escalating threats. He starts gearing up to confront the Ayla head on. The vibe? Tense, paranoid, with that creeping dread of and Quat, what if the world turns on you for existing? And Quat. It's got heart-pounding action in the bombing aftermath, emotional gut punches in the school isolation scenes, and philosophical undercurrents questioning extremism, identity, and exploitation. Big moments. The explosive opener, Rivera's creepy recruitment, Lucy's unwavering loyalty, and that final defiant stare from Charlie promising payback. It's happening. Live. The and Quat, liberation and Quat. Facade is cracking, and Charlie's peaceful life is officially under siege. Belknap's Films keeps the momentum rolling. The action sequences in the bombing aftermath are sharp and visceral, with dynamic camera work that makes you feel the shockwaves. Charlie's movements, still a highlight, fluid primate agility mixed with human emotion, especially in those isolated school moments where his body language screams discomfort. The color palette shifts darker here, cooler tones, shadows, and stark contrasts that mirror the growing paranoia. Character designs shine again. Rivera's cold intensity pops off the screen, and Lucy's expressions carry so much weight in her supportive scenes. The Ayla members feel like real threats, masked, calculated, not cartoon villains. Music slaps too, with tense builds during confrontations that amp the thriller energy. Gentle nudge. A couple of background crowds in the school isolation bits feel a tad static compared to EP1's fluidity, and some CGI elements, like vehicles in chaos, are noticeable but not distracting. Still, the overall polish is top tier, capturing the manga's grounded realism while adding anime flair that makes the ethical dilemmas hit harder. Episode 2 and Quat, Ayla and Quat, is the escalation we needed, turning setup into stakes that feel personal and urgent. I'm obsessed with how it dives into the dark side of activism gone wrong. using Charlie as a mirror for society's fears and manipulations. Lucy's loyalty is pure gold, and Charlie's quiet resolve. Chef's kiss. He's not just surviving, he's choosing to fight. Fingers crossed for deeper Ayla backstories. Rivera has layers, more school drama blending humor with hurt, and escalating action without losing the philosophical core. If EP1 hooked you, this one reels you in deep. Dropped January 14, 2026, Japan time. Streaming on Prime Video, Prime binge material. This could be the sleeper hit of winter 2026. Who's riding with Charlie against the Ayla? Let's go.